But when you think back to your incredible time here, the lives you've touched, the encouragement you've brought people behind the scenes, the on-air moments like you were just talking about with Joel McHale today, what makes you smile? What moments make you smile?
All of those. I mean, there's one of our producers right now. I'm going to need a Kleenex, you guys. Thank you. I'm not going to name her, but everybody around here will know. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, she looks like Esther, you know, beautiful in the Bible. This beautiful producer. And years ago, she came to me, and this is what my time here was so special about. And she had had a miscarriage. And she sat with me just broken, convinced she would never have a child, and devastated by that. And I remember just sitting downstairs in the quiet with her, and just holding her, and loving on her, and praying with her. And I said, not only are you going to have a child, you're going to have children. God is going to bless you. I keep telling you and Lo that too.
Yeah.
God is going to bless you with the family. I know it. And all of this is going to be something you learned from and grew from, and it'll make your gratitude even greater when you do have your child. Well, she's, right after I leave here, she's about to give birth to her third baby.
Incredible.
And she has come to faith in the meantime, come to faith in Jesus. He has transformed her life. She's saying, Kathy, when you leave the show, will you come to my church? And tell us about, you know, the Little Giant and your new book and all that stuff. And I mean, I look at the lives that God has privileged me to touch, and that's a measure of your lifetime. Not how many Emmys you have. They're lovely. I got my Emmys so late in life that it was like, really? Where were you? You know?
3, right?
3 and maybe 2 more that you know, for the next step. We just got nominated, Hoda and I, which is lovely. But, you know, and they're lovely awards, sure. But they don't mean anything compared with impacting a life like that. You know, so I'm grateful that, I think that was also the reason I was supposed to be here at NBC, to teach people that it is not about religion. It's about relationship with the living God. Religion puts us in chains, and God frees us. He frees us up to become everything we were ever meant to be. You know, I know it. It's my whole life. In Him we live and move and have our beings. It doesn't say in Him we go to church for an hour on Sunday mornings. It doesn't say that. In Him we go to synagogue for an hour on Saturday, or we go to a mosque on Friday, or we sit and do contemplate. No, it says in Him we live and move and have our very being. That's every nanosecond of our life. And that's what people are missing out on. And I want to change that.
Jenna is
Bush woman. I love her.
Bush is moving into a huge role here.
Oh, I hope she doesn't feel that. I hope she doesn't think that at all. She's moving into the next season in her life the way I am. And I never give unsolicited advice, but I did to Jenna, because I know she's feeling the tension of it. And I took her aside a couple of weeks ago when we were about to announce the whole thing. I said, Jenna, excuse me, everybody, you know, you need to remember something, sweetheart. You got this job because you're you, and because you've done the work here. You've done the work, and you've treated everybody with great respect, and you've impressed people that you're ready for the next step. You earned this.
She did.
You earned it. And I watched that happen, especially the 2 weeks that Hoda was off in the Olympics, and she hosted with me from Megyn Kelly's old set. And I watched that woman bloom, and I went, okay, she's getting ready. She's getting ready to take off. And I said, you know what you got to do that day, Jenna? When you show up that morning after I've left on a Friday, and it's a Monday morning, and it's your first show, you know what you got to do? And she goes, what? I said, be you. Be you. That's how you got the job. Don't try to be me. Don't try to be anybody else. You'll be terrible at it. Just like I would be terrible at trying to be somebody else. Be authentically you. People love you, and they're going to be disappointed if you try to be anything else.
Yeah, that's the best advice you can give.
It really is.
It's been special to watch her over the years.
Isn't she great?
She's so much more confident. She was always confident, but on the air, just she takes charge, and she's a perfect fit. I think we all saw it coming, and we're so excited for her.
I'm happy for her, and I'm happy for Hoda because it's going to make the transition easier for her. This is a hard one for Hoda. When I met Hoda, she had just been through her cancer fight, her battle with cancer. She had just gotten a divorce. She was getting a divorce then. She was wasn't in a relationship that was, you know, that she wasn't in love. Right. She wasn't in love. Yeah. She certainly was not a mother. And I leave now 11 years later, and she's madly in love with Joel. She's madly in love with Haley Joy. Her brother has 2 little children, and so she's, you know, she's got a real family around her there. She's got one of the most prestigious jobs in all of broadcast television here. She is beloved here at NBC, and she's got the world by the tail. And so I'm not leaving her, you know, destitute and homeless. You know, she's going to be fine. And we're getting on a plane the minute we, you know.
You're doing a girls' weekend, right?
Girls' weekend down in Nashville. And it'll be the first of many. And when I do my different movies situations, wherever they are, and I've got 6 in the planning right now, wherever I am in the world, I want her to come with an NBC crew so I can say hello to everybody again and follow it, because I very much feel like a family member here. And then, you know, when I'm ready to, you know, hawk them and get somebody to come and see them, I'll come back. Or if she needs somebody to sit there, and when Jen is on vacation, I'd love it if they called me. I don't want to go, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right.
I need to go.